Man, what's going on with y'all, man? Welcome to the channel, man. Hopefully everything is good with y'all. I'm gonna try to give y'all some content pretty much for the rest of the month. That's a goal for me, to see if I can put out valuable content, you know what I'm saying, for the next, couple weeks to the end of December. And I may take a little break at the beginning of January, or may not, you know what I'm saying, who knows. But what we're gonna focus on today is why you should never get upset with women, but you should be blaming yourself, man. Like, you see a lot of days, a lot of men, and rightfully so, a lot of us men have given up with women. A lot of men give up because they kind of feel like all women want is money, or women want guys that are tall, or women want this, or women want that. But the reality is, man, the dudes who are winning with women, you don't hear them complaining, right? You don't never hear them saying, man, dating is just so much of a struggle, this, and that. You don't hear them, you hear them doing something about it. That's what you gotta do. You gotta do something. What you gonna do about it? Because you acting like you don't want women, so you're like, oh, I'm gonna go this way, I'm gonna go my own way, but you really do. Don't lie to yourself like that. All women are not women that want you for your money, want you because of your height. All women are not like that, right? There's quality, attractive women out here, right? So what you gotta understand is the game works in your favor. So why not just, while you're getting better with women, you know what I'm saying, at the same time, be elevating your fineness, be elevating your spiritual, be elevating your mental and how you see things and your perspective, be elevating yourself in the gym and improving. So be doing those things and it works in your favor, but you still gotta have the emotional intelligence behind it. You still gotta have the swagger. You still gotta have charisma. You still gotta know how to talk to women. You still gotta know how to lead. You know what I'm saying? But my whole point is that you should never be making excuses. That's the worst thing you can do. Even going back to the whole rejection thing, right? Man, I've never took rejection personally where I got mad at a girl. I always got mad at myself. I always knew that I got to improve. And the reason why I knew I had to improve, because I would see other dudes getting women. When you see that, you're like, why can't that be me? Or why can't I have the dating life I want? You know what I'm saying? Why can't I get the girls that I'm attracted to? And you can. But it's all about putting yourself first and not blaming women for your problems. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't care. They're just gonna laugh at you, ignore you, flake on you, and move on. And you're gonna be the one sitting there sad, but she's gonna move on to the next. Because the thing is, think about it like this, right? What if the roles were flipped? What if men were the ones that women went crazy for, and you always had 20 women in your inbox trying to get at you, 20 DMs a day, or day naps, your messages were filled every day. If you operate as the man like that, if that was your life, you would pick what's best for you. So you will be doing the same thing some of these women be doing. You will go for the women that got the best looking looks, the fattest ass, the prettiest face. You will do that. That's what, you know what I'm saying? And don't sit here and lie and say that you wouldn't do that, because you would. You can't internalize these things, and that's even in real life. You know what I'm saying? I even gotta work. I don't internalize issues with women, but for me, it's stuff outside of that, right? That I personally internalize. And sometimes I gotta tell myself, like, yo, why you know what I'm saying, thinking about that so deep? I gotta remind myself, I gotta lock back in. I have to recenter my focus. And you gotta understand, like, when women keep rejecting you over, and because really it's a numbers game, but also too, you gotta learn from those rejections. You know, for me, the biggest thing I didn't understand in dating was when I was, I could get a woman but not keep her. I didn't learn from my mistakes. You gotta be you gotta be self-aware. You gotta understand how you are showing up. When you're with the woman, are you talking too much? Are you acting nervous? Are you acting shy? Are you not going for what you want? Are you bad at making conversation? Are you funny? Are you trying too hard? Are you leading with accomplishments? You gotta be aware of what you're doing, so that way, when things go left or it doesn't end up how you want to, it's not a loss, it's a learning lesson. What can you learn from that situation? That's what your mindset gotta be like. With these women, you gotta learn quick, because they ain't finna really spare you like that unless they really, really like your ass. You know, too many of us men, we get upset with women, but don't get upset with ourselves. We just feel sorry for ourselves. We want sympathy cards. We want other people to feel sorry for us. But hey, here's the fact of the matter. Ain't nobody gonna feel sorry for you. You gotta continue to grind. You gotta continue to get it. You gotta continue to Go after your goals and your dreams, because ain't nobody finna feel sorry for you. Don't nobody care. That's victim's mentality. Yeah, it's the women's fault. It ain't my fault, it's her fault. Why they don't want me? You don't want yourself. My bad. You don't like yourself. Because the fact of the matter is, man, even Chris Brown, even Drake, they deal with bullshit. They deal with women, games, and stuff like that. So the thing is, you're gonna always deal with stuff, no matter what level you are at in life. But the more that you improve and the more you grow yourself, you understand how to decipher the BS from the real. And that's what it's all about, being able to decipher the two, and you just move on. If you get rejected, what they be saying, like, people's rejection is God's protection. So for me, when I get rejected, cool. It's probably somebody I shouldn't have been with anyway. You know what I'm saying? You can't get upset and do like these suckers be doing and trying to unalive a chick, or, you know, trying to, like, you know what I'm saying, trying to confront the chick because she don't want you. Like, why? You shouldn't want somebody who doesn't want you, or else you'll be looking like Travis Hunter. You know what I'm saying? You be looking like Steph Curry's wife. You know what I'm saying? You don't want somebody who has to be convinced. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what a lot of us do. We convince women. You don't want to have to convince her. You want it to be authentic. You want her to want you up front. Because if somebody don't see your value, then they'll never really ever see it. And I've never been somebody that was upset with women. My struggles was just from me not learning from my mistakes. I never learned from my behaviors. I didn't pay attention to my behaviors and how I was showing up. But once I did, I started to reverse engineer. So I made sure, let me stop talking so much. Let me stop trying to say something because nobody has said a word in 5 minutes. Like, things like that. You learn things along the way, and then you improve, you get better, and then you get better. And that's just how it goes. But man, in 2025, man, the more upset that you get with women, the more you're gonna lose. The more you're gonna lose. Because women ain't gonna feel sorry for you. They don't care about your situation. They want you to be a man, right? Be a man, right? Just like how you want her to be feminine, right? So like I say in every video, man, this is why we must continue to put ourselves first, man. All right, guys, that's my video for today, man. I appreciate you guys for coming over to the channel as always. And until the next time, guys, deuces.